Hey there, my beautiful Virgos. Happy August again. Thank you guys for all your likes, comments. You've made it to number 6 in the most liked viewed videos for the month. Um, Happy birthday. If you have a birthday coming up, well, you're a Virgo, definitely, yeah. And again, the Leo season is closing out and it's about to be your season. So, anyways, I hope y'all have an amazing birthday. Now, what I'm going to do is, for the soul connection reading, I'm going to have you think of a question in your mind, and I'm going to pull a card, and we're going to look at it at the end to see what the answer to your question was. So, I'm going to give you a second to, form the question within your mind, and then I'll pull the card. But I do, again, want to thank y'all for everything you do. I have a lot of Virgo in my chart, so it's nice to be able to read for you guys. Um, I definitely know that the Virgo within me is what keeps me in line a lot of times. So, all right, so enough about that. Let's get a card to answer your question. All right, so I'm going to leave that there until the end of the reading, and then we will review it. Now, for the soul connection reading, we're going to look into the divine feminine, the connected energies, and the divine masculine. Um, Gender is not specific in tarot. If I say he, she, whatever, it's only because that's, what I know, you know, or it's just easier that way than trying to identify different. So, only take what resonates with you always. Don't attach anything that's not yours. And you can reverse roles as needed, as always. Excuse me. Okay. Now the connected energies. Okay, so when I say connected energies, if I haven't said it already, it's where the two of you agree. The two of you together understand whatever that is in this connection. So with you, divine feminine, if you are divine feminine, we have recognition and romance. So there's some kind of truth or realization um, about this connection. That maybe you didn't know before. It's something about just understanding things for what they are, enjoying the moment. The two of you could just be in a situationship, possibly. If it's something more, um, romance seems to be like one of the main components of the two, or this connection. It was almost like a whirlwind romance, very, maybe you're looking back at the romance that you guys have shared or different avenues. Now, the connected energies is kind of weird because I have masculine and party external. So there could be something that's causing a blockage because the masculine is, I kind of feel like, in the ego, they're liking the external attention. They may like to go out more than you. They may want to engage with more people than just you. Um, there could have been a third party that needs to um, be cut out, or has been cut out, or that was found out. Um, Now, for the masculine, I have willpower and karma. So the masculine themselves could have recently had some sort of event that showed up because they had karma to pay back because of maybe their partying, their external connections, something that was found out, um, or they're dealing with karma from a lifestyle before this connection, and they're trying to use their willpower as much as possible to not engage. So now this could be showing up because the masculine's now stepping into their power or will be. Because it does show they are having willpower to like get through the karma that they've kind of made for their lives. But this could be them stepping into the masculine and not giving attention to the external, the party anymore, not engaging with more than. So this could have started out as like a situationship, never really, came to pass, and maybe they did go out and see other people and it caused some type of karma within this connection, which is now playing out in the 3D. I'm going to do some tarot to kind of get a little bit more information and see exactly what's going on. And I do feel the divine feminines do believe this is their masculine. This is their person. This is the one that they want. I do feel that this connection is in some sort of like holding pattern. And it doesn't mean that the two of you don't have any contact at all, because I do feel like there is some contact in between you and this other person. And if not, then it's just, it still holds some sort of like connective energy. Okay, so there's a lot of, there's something that happened, Divine Feminine, Tower, 3 of Wands. To me, this is like something bad happened, and I'm not sure, I'm not going to say bad, because towers to me aren't bad. Something necessary happened. It didn't feel good in the moment, but from that, I see you coming to a place of knowing what it is you want from here on out, and looking towards the future of like, what can I do to make it better, trying to manifest it back, because I don't think you two are necessarily together, but I'm not saying that you don't have any contact whatsoever, because the connected energies is basically saying they're waiting for this karmic debt, this justice, to balance back out so the two of you can have a new beginning. I've got Justice, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. So you're both kind of just sitting here waiting for this to balance back out. Now, on the masculine's end, in the past, I see that they ran from maybe taking accountability. When things got hard, they took off. But they're healing that. That's that willpower, right? They could have been running from their karma for a while, and it finally caught up with them. And now they're in the place of healing those parts of themselves. But also, temperance can signify their want to return to you. They may have left quickly, and now this is it coming back together in a more healed energy. Let's see. I'm going to look into some future energies, kind of see where this might go, possible outcomes, things like that. So, let's see. Okay, so on your end, Divine Feminine, I have third party, um, and guilty. So you may have moved past this masculine, um, and started a new romance, and that could be why the romance card showed up there. And maybe the masculine found out, and you feel guilty in some way. Now, I'm not saying that you didn't have every right to explore that, especially if the masculine did it to you in the past. Um, but it's creating a lot of like internal thoughts of like I feel pain from the damage that I've caused. Um, so I'm not sure exactly what happened. I kind of feel that there's a lot of external energies attached to this connection. The connect energy says separation and nostalgia. So the both of you are missing each other. The both of you are sitting there reminiscing about the good times, but also at the same time kind of heartbroken from whatever transpired. The masculine is sitting in a state of loss, grief, depression, but they're expecting in faith and trying to manifest, hoping that this will come back together. And I think you both are kind of on the same wavelength as far as this is concerned. And like I said, in the center of the reading, I do see that there's some kind of balance here that needs to be restored, but it as soon as it balances out, there are the opportunity or is the opportunity for this to start again. So not sure what's going on here. It's a lot of, you know, interesting dynamics. So take it where it resonates and leave the rest. Now I'm gonna pull from this deck, um, to see what your person would say to you right now, if they could. I'm not gonna attach it to feminine or masculine because it could be for the cross watcher as well. That one was stuck to the other one. It says I won't let you down. So if you're doubting that this person has intentions to let you down in the future, they won't. It says I find you so attractive, but in the past, because this was the hidden card, this was the one that was stuck behind the other one hiding. It says they had a problem with intimacy. So that could have been why there were other people involved, only because, you know, when people have a problem with intimacy, normally it stems from like an anxious attachment. So, um, or anxious avoidant attachment, to where when things got too serious, they take off. Because the intimacy isn't sex, the intimacy isn't the act of making love. The intimacy is the connectiveness of actually caring and letting another person in your heart, being vulnerable, that type of thing. So they could have had that problem in the past, but it looks like they're overcoming it. So, um, for whatever your question was, um, the answer to your question you originally asked at the beginning of the reading, it says look for a sign. Lightning can be significant because there is lightning on this card. But just yesterday, I asked God a question. I'm not going to really tell you what the question is, but I was like, just send me a sign right now while I'm here paying attention. Send me a sign. Actually, I asked two questions. And the first question, nothing, silence. The second question I asked, a bird flew over. And I was like, well, is this my sign? And this little bitty feather floated across the air and landed on my shoulder. And I was like, cool, okay. So you may see signs about the question that you asked, or you may have already seen the sign, and this is like confirming that like whatever you saw is true. Um, and lightning to me is like that resonance within your soul, right? Because I know when spirit and I talk, I feel this resonance. I feel almost like, especially if I've let the whispers go along the way, and the message that they have for me is like they need me to pay attention. I literally can feel like being struck by lightning, or just this electrical wave go through my body, right? Chills, all of it. So look for that. Like whatever sign that you've received that just sits very, like, you know, strong in your energy, that's your answer. So, anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for always showing up for me. Um, if you, if this message resonated with you, please make sure to like. I don't know why I got tongue tied, but make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment. Let me know where it resonated, and all of those things. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.